19 April 2016. I'm focused in on a black night recording that I've been viewing. The planet below is fresh and new, 6 days old, and already teeming with all sorts of life and activity. Then I notice a bright light. A spot on the surface comes into view, different from the rest. The optics of this old relic are amazing. The image keeps growing closer with a clarity that can only be enhanced somehow. What I see is hundreds of miles away, and yet clear, as if I'm standing there myself, in that lush garden. For all intents and purposes, I'm looking at a man. He is stooped down in the mud of that place, first stirring it, then forming it into a shape. The shape, like a mirror image of himself, another man, takes form beneath his hands. He appears to be done but for one thing. He leans forward and places his mouth over the mud form, where a man's mouth would be. He breathes into his sculpture and it changes in an instant. The mud twitches and sits up. It's another man. Wow. I see them talking, and then I notice for the first time that the light, at least some of it, is coming from the original man, who isn't a man at all but something more. He summons the beasts and the birds to join them, and his mud man begins giving names to all the creatures. Eventually all the animals and birds have been named. The man made of mud looks around as if he's missing something, or curious about something. The glowing one passes his hand over the mud man's eyes, and he slumps as if in a swoon, or a deep sleep. Then I see the glowing one take a rib from the man's chest. He begins manipulating it, forming it as he did with the mud earlier. Gradually, the rib takes shape under the glowing man's hands, and suddenly before us there is a stunningly beautiful woman standing there. The three of them talk for a while longer. There's some pointing and a shaking of the head from the glowing man, which seems to have something to do with a nearby tree. Then he leaves. I withdraw from my viewing of this record and retreat to the Zenga UFO to contemplate what I've just seen. There's more to the story, it seems, and I can't help but wonder, what's up with that tree? The journals of a UFO test pilot.